Yo! 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 Yo, yo, yo! Yo, 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 yo! What's up, boys? How are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? We got another crafting upgrade. We have 26 days of this. We were just talking about this, man. We were saying two things at the same time. I was saying how much I've missed crafting upgrades, but how nice it was in the meantime to be able to just kind of chill out and do player picks. So what I'm going to do today, and what I would encourage a lot of you guys to do, if you're in the same position as me, you probably want to balance League SBCs. You probably want to balance the crafting upgrades, player picks, yada yada. But your dupe storage and stuff might be filling up. So essentially what I'm going to do, I have some packs I'm going to open for you guys, but I'm going to do 100 crafting upgrades in a row. We're going to get these done. I'm going to take all cards, even if it's a League SBC card, in my dupe storage. We're going to do up to 82 for that. Bella, how's it going? So we'll do up to 82 for this. We'll do most recent, so it mixes in gold rares and gold commons pretty well. And then in terms of what's in our club, if we want to use our Pale Tools function to do off leagues only, at that point we can. But the thing you're going to notice when you keep doing this over and over, if you want to get the objective done right now, you need to get 100 done. I would just put your head down, grind it, get it finished. We have 6 provisions. It's no longer just, what, 3 or 4 we had before. It is now up to 6 provisions every single day. So that's out for another 2 weeks. It looks like EA is going to want to continue to bring that out. Jasper, what's up, buddy? So we'll keep an eye on it, man. So before we open any of these, we're going to build out 100. I'll go to Pale Tools in a second, too, to help speed this up. Oh, no, we had a rare in there already. But in the meantime, we're just going to chill and talk to you guys. How's it going? How are you guys doing? You pack anything yet? I don't know what the weight is this promo. You already finished the crafting upgrades. Did you get anything in the rewards or nah? Was it disappointing? The packs never seem great. What was the last one? Like an 85 plus times 6 or something? Like 6, 7? Haven't opened any packs yet? Okay. Nice. 6 ATCs. Exchanges release prediction. We technically did just get exchanges. We got an introduced new format of provisions. Or I shouldn't say new format. It's now went up to 6 for 2 weeks. So what I would assume is instead of exchanges, I would love exchanges, don't get me wrong. Maybe we get them later in the year. I think as of right now, what you can expect is EA to continue to add the amount of provisions we can do daily, because that's going to allow people to do player picks, crafting upgrades more, and League SBCs more. So in terms of like our standard grind, it really doesn't change really like at all, to be honest. You can kind of take it whatever way you want, but it will be nice to have kind of more daily stuff to do. It's going to be easy coins too. I haven't taken a look at the price of Pro League, Portuguese League, but if they stay low, man, yeah, it's just going to be a grind fest. And now that the crafting upgrade's out for basically almost a month, what is it, 26, 27 days? I want to just spam this like crazy. Player picks were nice. Ooh. Sweet, let's try Gates and Bradley first, if it's a long way. Other down the street. All right, bet. Bet. 6:30. I'm playing champs, but getting tired of it. What do you think of the new evolution? American R9 will be goated. I am debating who I put in there. So look at this. League SBCs have been so cheap for so long now. Yeah, it's no longer a can you do this for a profit. It's now a how long can you turn your brain off until you literally want to take it out of your skull. So I have 2 options with the national captain, guys. Do we do Xhaka and make the Xhaka card? Or here, let me show you the 2 I'm talking about. Do we make this Xhaka card with 88 pace, or do we make this one with 91 pace? The difference is, this is the tradable Xhaka that I have that I bought for crap ton of coins. Never ended up selling it because I was going to use it. It makes it better stats. It looks like it has the better playstyles of the bunch. Or we could do this with the untradeable one we have. Do the 91 pace one. You know what? I just realized. It's 1,500 FIFA points. Do I take the rest of my FIFA points and use it on it? We could do that. Yeah, honestly, too, the picture looks sick. Having that as the photo. I think we have to do that 100%. I could do, like, Siddiqui and these sort of cards, but nah. Xhaka deserves it more than anyone. Dude, are you guys excited for the derby on Sunday? How we feeling, boys? Sunderland may have a starting 11. Maybe a starting 10. Maybe a starting 9. They will have players. Shadows are dirt cheap. Oh, don't we know, buddy? We've been picking up so many. Look at this. You ready? Over 5,000 anchors now. We're at almost 5,200. 300 plus hunters. And almost 2,000 shadows. So I'm going to continue while we're flipping informs. While we're flipping chem styles. Which also, too, remember when I was putting you guys on to basic and goalkeeper basic, and I was telling you guys, I'm like, anytime you see these on the market, pick them up in lazy list. This was today, by the way. They were selling for like 300 within the hour. Guess who's tripling their coins on them? We ended up selling like, I think 30-ish out of the 50 I had listed. Then we put them back in the club. So I'll just be picking these up over time too. After you guys do the 100 crafting upgrades, are you guys going back to player picks or are you staying with crafting upgrades? That's why you have the FIFA points? True. Like, I don't play the game enough to do the season pass, in all honesty. So, might as well use those. Yeah, it works. I'm going to wrap up work earlier than usual for a Friday, so good with any time. Sweet. I'll be streaming. Any word back from other people? Nothing from... Alright, let's keep going. I have a mainly French-Saudi team, by the way. Nice. How long would it take to list 7K chem styles? So here's the thing. Depending on what your goal is, you probably don't want to... there's some you'll want a lazy list. This is where it gets... this is where it's going to sound intense, but it's not really as intense. If you're using Pale Tools, you can list at the same price almost instantly back to back to back to back. So you can get a whole 100 listing of the same chem style very quickly. Realistically, if your goal is long-term sales, you're most likely doing a long-term instant buy now at a minimum price of something as your point to get out. Everything past that is either lazy lists or lists within the hour and slowly shifting inventory over time. So in terms of like 7K chem styles, if we look at ours, we have well over 10,000. Is it well over 10,000 now? Or was it 7K? Or are you referring to mine? Whatever it is, it's going to take a while, but also too, when we do list a bunch of those things, it will be when it's like, oh, it looks like anchors are all 3,500 coins. If we sold 5,000 of them for 3,000 instant right now, or whatever price I just said, we'd be able to get these out within this amount of time. If you have Skelly, Alvaro, Ludo, Sidibe, they're currently sitting at about 6K coins because of the new Evo. Okay. Actually, should I just take what's in my club too? I'm starting to think right now, because we probably won't need to do League SBCs until we get provisions today. Let's do that as well. So I would stick to just dupe storage for you guys and then off leagues in your club. But if you're trying to get the 100 done right away, yeah, just use what you have. So I'm just going to go in. I'm going to do gold, storage all, low to high. Maybe we do up to 81 now. They're 6'8" center defensive mids. Jeez, man. Yeah, I don't think I have any of them tradable. I really don't know which one I want to put in the EVA. I'm a big Real Madrid fan, so I think of Isco, Valverde, Camavinga, or someone like Beckham. He would be insane. So you get to turn them into an icon with the finishing touch thing too. So I would think about it from the perspective of I probably wouldn't put like a Beckham in. I'd put someone who's not an icon. Maybe if you're a huge Real Madrid fan, who's towards the end of their career? Probably Isco, right? So I would take an Isco and treat him like he's an icon. In my head, that would be how I'd do it. So like for me, I'm doing Xhaka for Sunderland for that exact reason. I could do Siddiqui, Habib, Diarra, but I'd rather do Xhaka. All right, then once we get 100 of these boys, we'll open the rewards, and then we'll smash 100 of these open for you guys before we end the stream. Sound good? Until then, we'll just craft. Actually, yeah, no, we'll keep crafting this way. They're in the League SBCs. One has card. They're in the League SBCs. One has 2 cards. One in Bundesliga France, 2, and the others in France, 2. Oh, you're talking about the price for the new Evo to look for those cards in there? See, the thing is, though, if I have them, they would be untradeable. And if I have them untradeable, I'm not using them for the Evo. But I can take a look later. Actually, no, let's take a look right now. So one's in Bundesliga France 2. The other guy's France 2. Are they silvers? Both French silvers. You said the names are Sidibe and Khalidou. Doesn't look like I have them. Might have them untradeable. Yeah, but it doesn't look like I have them in terms of tradable. Thank you for letting me know, though, bud. Alright, dude, I need to turn the fan on in here. Jeez. It's hot. Ooh. Dude, we got like, not a foot of snow, but we got a decent amount of snow last week, and now it's almost all melted away. So it went from like 10 degrees to, I think today it's like 60, it's supposed to get up to 65. Wild, man. Wisconsin weather's crazy. I had one tradable, luckily, for my club stocking recently. Nice. In general, too, I mean, that is nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking that away from you or just in general. But, like, I feel like those are insane at the start of the year. Right now, when I hear 6K, I think, oh, it's like, oh, I'm going to do a League SBC run. And I'll get that with, like, quick sell value of stuff. Do I need to make Isco an icon or just see him as one? I mean, that's your call. In my head, visually, the aesthetic of having him look like an icon for that 500k Evo, and then the free one right after it, would be sick. You don't have to, but it's just an idea. If you want to put it for the most meta card, you could use it for the most meta card too. What does the second one do? It's a finishing touch of the 500k one. I believe it gives it a few more playstyles or playstyle pluses. Let's take a look at it real quick. So you have the 500k one. National Captain. And then this one gives it... What's that? Ping pass, tiki taka, half winger. Bruiser. You get some pluses. And either I'm tripping or it looks like it barely changes. Is the color changing at the top or am I going crazy? I'm colorblind too, so maybe it's not. Look like above Jolinton's head. That might be a visual glitch. Did anyone do the old school foot birthday cosmetic evos? And if so, who'd you put those on? I completely forgot those came out. I'm looking at them right now and I'm trying to debate who I put where. I do sound like Valverde? Gotcha. You put FIFA 19 on Peter Crouch? That is beautiful. See, things like that are fun. Especially if you can find those like old school players that we used to use back in the day. And try them out on the cards. Did we... I'm trying to think. Do we have any Sunderland players? Hold on, I need to unlock the... I need to look at the cosmetic and unlock the memories. 1 second. Okay. 18 retro. That's beautiful. Oh, yeah. FIFA 19. That one was amazing. I remember that. I think Sane was one of the ones, too, from FIFA 19. That's when he was playing for City, right? He had that foot birthday card? That was one of my favorite designs. That FIFA 21 looks pretty good, but I think 19's the best. Did I miss something? Where are your coins at? Hundreds of thousands more in chem styles, and we're constantly making like 50 to 100k a day on informs. So we have like 500,000 plus in informs right now, constantly selling. And then we'll be making hundreds of thousands a week on League SBCs. So just the standard. How you doing today, C-Barbs? Yeah, and VVD striker and Salah left back. Yes, dude. Now it's unlocking memories for me. Yeah, man, those promos were awesome. Do you guys feel... like, in my head, I cannot picture it. When I say I miss the old days of FIFA, and I think of, like, these old promos, in my head, I'm visualizing. It's like, oh, yeah, all these promo cards came out, and I actually used them, and I did gameplay. Not gonna lie, I would get home from my internship, or I'd be in college, and I'd get home from class, and I would literally hop on the game and do League SBCs and open packs. Like, as much as I'd like to say, I miss the olden days, I'd grind gameplay. Did I ever really grind gameplay? I don't think I did. I don't know if there was ever a time. Like, I never willingly went into Weekend League. Maybe Div Rivals, yes. We'd go crazy for Div Rivals. Squad battles, yeah. AFK. But yeah, man, I do not think I was like, oh, let me put this card in my team and use it. Even if they were usable cards. The one thing I missed the most is the freaking FIFA 14 World Cup mode. Oh my gosh. Guys, are we going to have a World Cup mode this summer? Do you think EA is going to add either a World Cup promo or add like a different Ultimate Team game mode? That was another one I missed. I missed the FIFA 18 World Cup promo. I remember I'd come back from my internship during the summer and grind that like crazy. We definitely will, but they'll suck. It'll probably be a promo team. It's whatever way EA thinks they're going to make the most money off of us, would be my guess. Yeah, that would be sick if we had... I'm trying to remember how they did it for 18. Did we have nationality links by region? Like if a card was North American, so if it was US, if it was Mexico, if it was Canada, it could link to each other. If it was Europe, it could link to each other. If it was Africa, it could link to each other. That'd be a fun concept. Evos, I feel like, changed the game completely with that, too. You could make some sick Evos. Let me make a full Haitian Evo national team with Wilson Isidore leading the front line. By continent, that's how it was? Gotcha. But the 14 World Cup mode was insane. The 5K packs only. The complete different game mode. Sort of Ultimate Team within Ultimate Team. I'd have to go back and watch videos because I feel like I'm mixing up some details from 18 versus 14. Yeah, I do remember those times too. Man. Not even just like the old FIFAs I miss. Do you guys miss that like football period? Like, I feel like those World Cups are special. Don't get me wrong. The Qatar one was an insane World Cup. But there was something about 18, 14, and 10 that were just beautiful World Cups in their own right. Yeah, I know FIFA 14 had the different game mode altogether. I would have been in high school for that one. I would have been a freshman in high school. Jeez. Or sophomore. We need that back, to be honest. Best there ever was. Honestly, I don't know if EA could actually save the game. Like, I don't know if there's anything they could do at this point to bring back, like, old things. Football change, you don't see players like Blassie or players who could score screamers like Gerrard. I feel like the football's gone way more systematic, especially at club level. And I feel like you see a lot more individuality and freedom at the national team level for a ton of national teams. Not everyone, right? It's different. But I think that's what I like most about... As much as I don't like international break, because I love watching club football, seeing like a team start connecting the dots at a national team level, and then like go into a big tournament like AFCON, the World Cup, Euros, things like that. It's a ton of fun. I hope we see some crazy upsets this summer. I don't know if I told you guys. So I was trying, since I live in the US, I was trying to go to a World Cup game. I was basically going to pay whatever it costs to go to one. I was going to make it worth it. Then I was like, you know what? It's going to be an outrageous amount of money. It's probably not even going to be a match that I want to actually watch, like preference. It's probably just going to be the most random one ever. So instead what I'm going to do, let me just wait until a future World Cup. I travel to whatever country it is. And traveling there, staying there, and watching the game would probably be cheaper than doing it in the US. But I still wanted to do something in the meantime. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I kid you not even a day later, Sunderland announced they're doing an American World Tour. They're doing an American tour. And I'm going to see them play Liverpool in Nashville. I'm super excited. Hi, Mumbo. I'm coming back to FIFA after 3 to 4 months. Is there any main ways you're making coins right now? Owen, buddy. Okay. You ready? We're going to blow your mind. Say you're ready in chat or yes or something so I know you're here. A lot has changed in 3 to 4 months, and some stuff hasn't changed at all. Okay. We are going to have a bare minimum of 25 million coins, and it's mainly due to how profitable League SBCs are and with how many coins we're going to make on Chem Styles. The past week plus, Shadows and Anchors have essentially been, or not Shadows and Anchors, Hunters have been 200 coins, and Shadows have been 350 coins and under. So we've been stocking thousands in our club. Anchors, we've been getting a crap ton under 400 coins. We have over 5,000. We're simply trying to play a numbers game. So what we do is whenever the prices are low, even if they're not as low as they were before, I pick up a crap ton. I lazy list over the current buy now, make sales. Do the same thing with informs. I buy them under the buy now, lazy list them or put them at kind of what the price they're going to rise into. So like right now, you can pick up a lot for 10.5, 10.75, and I'm listing them for 12K and getting consistent sales. Doing that over and over to make more coins, to buy more Chem Styles. And we're not even needing Shadows, Anchors, Hunters, or anything like that to go extinct. But the sheer amount we're getting from the Jumbo Gold Pack and League SBCs, the amount of League SBCs we're doing for profit, the amount of Chem Styles we're putting into our club, the amount of flips we're getting, it's literally just creating a non-stop amount of coins where the best thing that can happen short term is the Chem Styles keep crashing in price like they have been, and we pick up more. So that inevitably when there's less supply, when there's more people on and there's more demand, even if they go up a fraction of the price they are now, we're making millions upon millions of coins. So, long story short, that's kind of my cycle. Doing endless League SBCs for profit. Provisions is now up to 6 times a day. So you can do provisions a ton, which will make League SBCs even easier. Make crafting upgrades, player picks, all that a lot easier. And just doing that nonstop over and over and over again until you get bored or until you hit your coin total. I can't do the SBCs as fast as you on console, as the PS4 is incredibly slow sometimes. I feel that, man. I feel like the PS5, it's going to happen now that I say it. I don't even want to say the words. We're at 58. It's going to randomly crash. And then it's going to go to a standstill. It'll like randomly generate that's needing to load up. You'll see the little triangle. It'll say there's an arrow. Kick me to the main menus. Then all of a sudden we're a fraction of the speed. But for right now, it feels like it's going well. So, we're going to stick with it. But yeah, that's essentially the grind right now. Most people, it's a weird situation to be in. Because, like, we'll still make, like, how to grind videos and how to make coins. Majority of people know how to grind now and how to make coins. It's just you want to stay on the game long enough. Do you care enough? You could easily make 1 million coins in a week. The question is, what are you going to spend those 1 million coins on? Are you going to play the game? Most people, probably not. So that's the situation we're running into. Alright. We're going to get to 100, boys. We're closer than it appears. But what was 3 to 4 months ago? I'm trying to think what was out at the time. If it was 3 months, that was right before Team of the Year. Wait, you stopped right before Team of the Year? My dude. What? Libs and suds are irrelevant now. This is sad. Every time I pack one, a little PTSD goes off and I have a tear in my eye. Anytime I quick sell one, it feels like I'm committing a war crime. It's the worst feeling in the world. To be honest, I'm BP red of this game, so I'm just buying cards to complete the guarantee SBCs. I'm going to assume you meant to say bored. That makes more sense. When do you open the provisions packs, by the way? Today specifically, I'll do them once I'm done opening these packs because I'll be able to make a ton of provisions packs from the amount of crafting upgrades we'll have and all the bonus packs. On a standard day, I'll do them first with the daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold, and like the daily player picks and stuff, especially if I have the fodder from the day before and just kind of repeat the cycle. And that'll give me a ton of League SBC cards to make even more League SBC runs, make even more coins. And then worst case scenario, if we run out of 85s and we don't want to use any 86s or anything else, we could just buy 85s with the pure profit we're making and just do that daily over and over and over. That would be the way I'd run it, but it's complete preference, to be honest. Was it winter wildcards 3 to 4? I guess if it was December, that would make sense. That just seems like a... That seems like if there were a time to come back to the game, that felt like the time to come back. I would have left before that and after that. I would have came back for winter wildcards and team of the year and then logged off until team of the season. Have you made a recent filter for Pale Tools, or is it the one from Team of the Year time? If you go to my grind playlist, it shows the videos from newest to oldest. We have a ton more Pale Tools content and videos in general, different grinds and Pale Tools functionalities since Team of the Year, if you're looking for specific ones or more recent ones. I got heavily into Apex and just shows to grind that inside. That makes sense. Is anyone else that same way where you're grinding games, just not Ultimate Team or FIFA in general or EAFC? Because I feel like in general, when I've been kind of, not away from this, just not playing as much as I used to, I'm just off video games altogether. I'm playing football IRL, I'm working out, walking pad, watching movies, shows. Thanks, I'll set that up and join back in a few. Sounds good, buddy. All right, how many are we at? Surely we're getting close to 75. $71, okay. We're so close, boys. 29 more. Okay. This is the most random thing to complain about. But EA, could we not think of a shorter name to call this? Especially if it's going to be out for almost a month. FOF. Answer the call crafting upgrade. Surely we could just call it a crafting upgrade. Don't you feel that the game is dead now? Yes and no. The way I view this game, there's high highs and low lows and a lot of in between. So when the game's kind of at its midpoint, and you'll notice it with like the streams and the content I make too, we'll have very high reception on some stuff and very low reception on others. But if I'm consistent through it, it averages out to be around the same thing. So for me, whether like content's popping or it's not, I'll still make content on it for people grinding, knowing that more people are going to come back for more promos than others. Like, I guarantee it'll happen during Team of the Season. You'll see like the numbers right now or the people in here chilling. If you were here the last few weeks, it's been very few people, I feel like. Which, like, I'm blessed when a single person comes out, so that's not a me forcing you guys to be here by any means, but I use that as kind of the tracker of, is the game dead? Because if like all the YouTube channels, if all the YouTube streams, if all the Twitch streams of all the people in the community aren't getting the numbers, people aren't as interested in them. But that being said, I always do this, and I recommend you guys do it too if your goal is to stay on the game. If you don't care to stay on the game, don't take this advice. Just stop playing the game altogether. But you cannot rely on EA to give you content you have to create your own content within the game. And what I mean by that is when it's been a little bit more dead, that's when we made the decision to start working towards 25 million coins, mainly through chem styles. That's when we started pushing to see how many premium mix runs we could do a day. That's when we really started pushing Pale Tools tutorial videos and spending time on that daily rather than on console. Like, you got to find those lanes to push in and those things that make logging on every single day fun. For example, I'll give you one right now. Some of you have no desire to play this game. What country... Why is there a members goal on stream? What? That was weird. It was just popped up in the middle of the screen. Some of you guys are very sick of your meta team and you don't really want to touch this game anymore. What country are you supporting for the World Cup? Start building an Evo team with them. Not with the most meta players. If you support France or you support England, don't take the England promo cards and Evo them. Maybe start with bronze packs. Open bronze packs. Whatever French or English bronze players you get, slowly Evo those over time until they're extremely meta cards. And take that into Div Rivals. Take that into Weekend League. If you need to do squad battles to get them up a little bit, do that too. But, like, make it so it's a new experience for yourself in an existing game. I feel like so many of us, me included, fall victim to, we need to log on, we need to be as efficient as possible, we need to do either the exact same things or build on exactly what we did. That is great for efficiency, but if it inevitably burns you out, it makes you not want to play the game anymore. Find new, unique ways to bring that joy back. For example, one of them I could do for my Sunderland team, because I haven't been Evoing them as much. Just started getting them Evo'd a little bit more. I could take the new winter transfers that Sunderland got, start Evoing them. I could take some of the academy players that are out on loan in League 1 and League 2. I could start Evoing them. Get it to a point where it's like, okay, I'm starting to get this ready. Or, I'm trying to think of another idea you could do. Catalog collection is always a fun thing if you're trying to pack a bunch of the current promo and see how many you get. You don't have to, like, buy the ones you don't get, but, like, see in a week, if you enjoy this promo so far and you enjoy the menu grind, how many Answer the Call players can you get? Compared to me, compared to other people in chat. Can you pack most of them? What's the number if you get a lot of the same dupes? Can you get to 30 this week? You get at least 3 guarantee every single day, up to 89 rated. And then if you have a time restriction, that's a benefit to you because you can use Pale Tools to help speed everything up. But on top of that, you have a limited amount of time on the game anyways, so it's going to make progression feel all that much better. Because you're not competing anymore against people who have unlimited time and unlimited coins. Your only competition is yourself. So if you only have 2 hours a day, and you get on, and you want to grind the game, have it be, you play a few games with your French bronze squad, and slowly those French bronze players become 70 rateds, 80 rateds. And within the next month, they'll all be 90 plus. Used to be Elite different every year. I was in the first few weeks. First patch, I couldn't survive Div 2, now Div 3. It's a good idea, but we have families and jobs, bro. I only have 2 hours a day. Yep, exactly what I said, though. I don't know what I said implied anything other than exactly what you said. If you have the limited time, do the limited things. If you're only competing against yourself or trying to make fun for yourself, anything else is irrelevant. If anything, if you're only limited to 2 hours a day, I'll be honest, I don't even play 2 hours a day anymore. I maybe play 2 hours of this game every 3 days. I play on average less than an hour a day. The only days I'm really playing this game are when we stream, which is like 3 to 4 times a week right now. Outside of that, I maybe do the dailies, log in and do those. Use the Evo and Beckham. Nice. Let me know how that card is. Alright, we must be getting close to the 100, boys. Let's get it up there. So what I'll do now is we'll take our dupe storage that fills up. And anything that's dupe storage we'll put into more crafting upgrades. Hopefully I didn't run out of gold rares. Trying to save as many 82s in our club as possible as well, so we have the ratings for the Prem La Liga. 86, so 14 more. But yeah, no, start like a second account. Start a second account, see how quickly you can get to 1 million coins. Give yourself an hour every single day, do some trading, do some lazy lists, log in the next day and see how much progression you've made. Do fun things like that. Make a team of all like relatives. So in the past, when Jude was rising and Job was in the game, people were trying to make Job as good as Jude. Now you get a bunch of promo cards where they're basically the same player in a lot of cases. But you could do that with like a bunch of players in the low leagues. Or, you know, it would be a really fun one. Start a career mode. Look at the players on your team in a career mode, or the players you pick up in a career mode, and then get them in Ultimate Team and treat it like it's a career mode itself. So like if you're playing, let's say you support Stoke and you're using Stoke in the championship for a career mode. You're trying to pick up a bunch of free agents or kind of players like that. Maybe like aging Mexican players that are usually always available on a free. Find those like kind of caliber of players in Ultimate Team and slowly evo them to see if you can get to a point where your whole Stoke team is now 70 to 75 rated. If that's the case, you now are most likely promoted to the Premier League. And then from there, you can challenge yourself in other ways. Maybe at that point, you play some squad battles against super high difficulty to challenge yourself, not to necessarily win every game or get evos done, but you try to win a certain amount of squad battles games a week. Once you do that while you're completing evos, if your players get upgraded to, let's say now they're all 80 plus, you're probably fighting for a European spot. If that's the case, it's going to be even more difficult. Take that team into Div Rivals, right? Get them now up to the high 80s, low 90s. You're probably a world-class team and you're playing Champions League football. Go into Weekend League with that team and see how you compete. Do little things like that. And then when that's over, do it with a different team. And then look back by the end of the year and see how many you could do that with. Some people take the lowest rated cards in the game. I know Nepenthes has done that before. I think he's doing it again this year too, but I haven't been paying attention to him. But you could take like the lowest rated cards in the game. I'm talking like if there's 40s or 50s, take them, fill not only a full starting 11, make a whole bench and reserves, have like 18 plus players, and just slowly get them evo'd and see what it gets to. The only joy I have in this game now is evos only. I totally agree. Evos are fun. For me, the issue with evos is it's a combination of everything else. I personally enjoy evos, but if I'm already grinding the menus like crazy, if I'm already doing, let's say, a bunch of videos or live streams, if I'm already doing gameplay for other things, it just stacks on top of each other and you got to make cuts if you only want to play a certain amount. Did the game finish for United? Krupi scored a pen. 2-2 now. Now, who got the red? Harry Maguire got a red? What do you do? Oh, the game's not even over. Hold on. I'm pulling this up. He just got a red 8 minutes ago. Alright, we're watching this. Or I'm watching this. Bournemouth is a fantastic squad, by the way. This isn't a horrible result for either team, but... Wait, did I just switch? Oh, I went back to PS5. Oops. I thought I went into PS4. All right, we're going to have to open from the PS4. You really need to change Evos, I think, as in the challenges are always the same. It's always play X amount of games or win X amount of games. It would be way cooler if it's score times the amount of goals with the striker or something. There's definitely room for more things they could customize. The issue with that is I feel like they start way too heavy. Not early in the year, but it's like, I don't know. When do you guys normally feel the tension? I feel like it's after the first few weeks of the game. When we get that initial big Evo, they'll do insane requirements, like X amount of wins. There'll be like 5 squads. It has to be in Foot Champs or Div Rivals, where it makes it a lot more difficult, which is fun because it takes longer and not as many people get to do it. But when they sprinkle those in mid-year, you're like, okay, well, I can do this one for free, and all I have to do is wait a week and play a game, and I don't even have to win. I can get an even better Evo than this one. Why would I do this one right now? But yeah, I've had that idea for League SBCs, but for objectives. I feel like they should have a unlimited gameplay League SBCs where take the exact things for Premier Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, Ligue 1 Eredivisie, Pro League, Portuguese League, have those be online challenges. And if you score X amount of goals with players from those leagues, or you have X amount of players in the starting lineup and you play a certain amount of games, so you can't quit. You have to actually play those games. Make it so that once that's completed, you get a pack. Once you finish all 4 sections, you can repeat it with a 5th pack at the end and do that over and over. Or if you wanted to bring back old school League SBCs, you put a player at the end of those and have it be a monthly thing or bi-weekly thing that resets with the season or the objectives. All right, boys, we have 4 left. We're almost there. Refs are scripted. Ooh. Oh, I have it as storage. I was going to say, I'm like, what do you mean I can't find any? I have a full club. What place is Bournemouth in the table right now? Are they in a European spot currently? Yeah, Bournemouth's pushing way up. They're taking all that space. Who did United move to center back? Dude, Krupi's a baller, man. I wish Sunderland could have gotten Krupi. Krupi played at Lorient with Regis Debris, Sunderland's manager, a few years ago. Insane player. Has such a high ceiling. The Evo challenges relate to the playstyles you get, so crosses for whip pass or finesses, etc. That would be a ton of fun. I think it would be fun to have collection book related special cards as well. Like, does anyone here play NBA 2K? Or have in the past? I don't play anymore, but I remember when I played like 8 years ago. the first week of the game, I would literally play just offline games, and I would play different difficulties for against each team with my ultimate team, each team in the league. So if I played the Bucks, I could get like a decently low rated Giannis card. That wasn't going to be insane, but I had Giannis. I could do that for like 3 different Bucks players. Then I could move on to the Bulls. I could get a decent player from the Bulls, but nothing that's game breaking for each card. You could do that and then have a collection book of every single one of them. Happy Friday, buddy. Dude, I'm going to a fish fry in a little bit. I'm so excited. It's been a few weeks since we went to one. It's probably going to be one of the last ones for Lent as well. Because I'm going to be not around next week. Oh, no, I leave Saturday next week. So maybe I could go next Friday. But yeah, heads up, boys. I'm going to be gone. No streams. I'm going to have very limited content during that time, too. I'll try to put maybe some shorts up in advance. But I'm going to be gone Saturday the 28th. So March 28th, the 29th, the 30th, the 31st, April 1st, April 2nd, I'll be coming back, but way late. And then I could stream April 3rd, that start of whatever promo would come after that. You cooking anything up with the new Evo? Yeah, Xhaka's going to be mine. We're going to put Xhaka in that. All right. I was going to open the packs right now. We just got to 100. Why are you gone? I'm going up north with my family. It's my sister's a teacher. It's her school's spring break. So we're chilling as a family up there. I'll be working part-time when I'm there, and then I'll have a day or two off. But no, we'll open the objective rewards once the United game's over. There's 5 minutes left in it right now, so we're trying to see how that goes. Yeah, boys, we're cooking. We're cooking. What do you do for work? I do product marketing. Alright, let's get some more bids. Get some more bids. If I could win some for 10.5, that'd be sick, but I'll take any 10.75s as well. Actually, you know what? Right now, let's just do 10.5 and see how many of these we actually win for 10.5. What does product marketing mean? I market products. I work with a bunch of different brands. I work with a bunch of different types of products and try to increase the amount of sales our company makes by updating the information, doing new projects and initiatives, creating a bunch of slides and cards for the website, coordinate with the whole marketing team, the director, the VP, make sure everything's on the same page. And I work remote, so I love it. It's a beautiful setup. I usually get my walking pad out. I have a I haven't been doing the walking pad for the past few days. I got a grade 1 contusion on my left calf on our Wednesday football match, so I'm probably chilling for at least the next few days, if not the next week. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you're definitely injured, man. Oh yeah, take your time, man. I love injuries and added time. Because they never add the amount of time it should be. Well, guys, I'm trying to not give information out because I don't want to admit that I'm an EA employee. So I got to use fancy wording. I advertise a product to a market and an audience that consumes the information and makes market decisions based on my in-depth analytics that I run. And I report said analytics back to management to ensure that the company's taking not only fiscal responsibility for the products, but finding new initiatives on where we can increase shareholders' value. Tomorrow I'm going to play for another team in my club, which plays like 2 levels above mine, and they're a bit above mid-table. Nice, man. Good luck with that, dude. It's always fun hearing you guys talk about football in chat because I feel like we've had people, I think, at most levels of the game in here, especially Europe. We've had professional footballers watch us. We know professional footballers. One of our mods is related to a very popular professional footballer, especially in England, especially in United. It's a cool little community. This summer, I'll have tickets to go watch one of my professional footballer friends most weeks, which will be sick. He just got injured, though, so he's going to be out for a little bit. Oh, did I mention Rose Lavelle is a family friend? I maybe said that a few times. So anytime you guys pack Rose Lavelle, just remember that. That's going to be my claim to fame. That's cool. I just play very low level now as I'm playing with friends, but I used to play higher and still think about playing at a higher level. I'm 24, so yeah, it's still possible. I feel like it's one of those things that everyone goes through. You want to push as high as you can. I feel like it's just a human thing. I feel like the real fun is like finding the range of what you can play at, but finding either a team or a system that suits you. Like, growing up, I was always that way. Like, I would want to play for the best teams, but I also would want to find kind of like, not the most chill coach, but like, I've had coaches that made me fall out of love with the game. The way they would like speak to you and treat you like you're absolutely nothing and just kill your confidence. And I've had other coaches where it's like they'll have full development plans on exactly what you need to improve, how they can push you, hold you accountable. Fun stuff. Then you definitely need a new team. I like that you're playing with a, what was it, you said a few levels up from your normal team? That's a good challenge. Alright, should we go to the PS5 to open these? No, because then if we get dupes that we have to fill, we'd have to make an SBC on PS4, so we'll do it through here. Alright, you guys ready? Because it's fun, but we don't have coach, and the other players prefer drinking and going to parties way more than playing football, unfortunately. Yeah, that's like the tough one too, because it's like everyone plays for different reasons. When I was younger, it was always that way, where it's like I was so extreme with not wanting to put like anything negative in my body when it came to like I was never going to drink. I was never going to do that. But then candy, I would just destroy candy. Food was my weakness. I was the defender R9 of the eating world. But yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. My favorite teams to be a part of, though, were... You guys ever have, like, players that you never played with before, like, a certain game, but you guys just have, like, insane chemistry? Like, there was... I played for the Olympic... What was it called? I represented the United States for Team Wisconsin for the Olympic development level. I remember I would travel around the Midwest with them. I remember the first time I went, I had two guys who played together IRL stay in a hotel room with me. So they slept in the same bed, and there wasn't another bed, so I slept on the floor because I didn't want to sleep with them. So I slept on a blanket right next to the AC. Almost gave myself a cold, but dude, literally, we all hopped on the pitch together. It was like we were best friends, man. You just would see their run. You'd play them balls through. We had an insanely good striker. Oh, beautiful. Those were always fun. Scary, too, because it's like you would never know what it would lead to. So it's like you had the highs of highs where it's like you'd have the best colleges in the nation there watching you. And then the lows and the lows of it's like, oh, got another concussion. This isn't happening now. That sucks. What am I going to do with my life now? Let's pivot. All right, enough yapping football. Let's yap about a different kind of football. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed over 100 of Answer the Call crafting upgrades. We have all the bonus rewards from these. Let me know the best thing you packed out of these. We're going to open all of these right now. Come on. EA, I'm not asking for crazy pulls. Could we get a single promo card above the lowest rated? That is my expectation. 86 plus times 5. No promo. Unless they're hidden. They could be hidden. Nope. But we did get an 89 and quite a bit of 88s. Not bad. People I play with are like newer in the team, so the chemistry is not that good most of the time. Yeah, it'll improve though. It usually always does. All right, 82 plus times 5. No promo. Watch me not get a single thing. Kunde. Oh. It's going to get worse and worse. I can feel it. All right, dudes. 81 plus times 5. Come on. FOF equals free OnlyFans, basically. Favorite footballer? IRL? Thiago Silva. It's not even close. I'm going to give a hot take that's not a hot take. You guys ready for it? Fight me on it. When all is said and done, when both players retire, and enough time has passed, Thiago Silva will be considered as a better defender than Sergio Ramos. I said what I said. All right, 82 plus times 3. Come on, EA. Please. There's going to be no promo cards. Sunderland or Barca? I'm going to make that one easy for you, brother. Sunderland beat Newcastle. Barcelona beat Newcastle. Barcelona just beat Newcastle. Sunderland plays Newcastle on Sunday. Sunderland's going to beat Newcastle on Sunday. Come back. Clip this right now. Sunderland's going to beat Newcastle on Sunday. with a all-injured team. They won't even have a starting 11. We'll still find a way to win. We'll get European football. We'll qualify for Champions League the following season. Sunderland will play Barcelona. And Yamal will get two-footed by Ronaldo and end his career. Absolutely two-footed. Ronaldo, in his last year before he retires, will absolutely two-foot the Barca legend. You know why? Because he's an Atletico Madrid player through and through. We'll play Real Madrid as well. Same thing. Who will Real Madrid have at that time? They'll probably have Abdullah Ba from Sunderland. He'll go for 150 mil to Real Madrid. He'll get two-footed. His career will be over too. Ansu Fati 2.0, hypothetical. That statement just physically hurt me. Nah, it is what it is. I'm nervous for Sunday, I'll say that. Kanate and Rodri. Mumbo Jumbo Gold Pack, Unlimited FOF, Answer the Call, Crafting Upgrade, EAFC26 Ultimate Team. There we go. We got a promo card, boys. Who could it be? Saudi Arabia Gold. Al Hilal. $90 rated. Ooh. El Dasari. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, El Dasari. I wasn't familiar with your game, man. He's like 20K though. Beautiful. It is what it is. I did not, Sharky. How do I even pronounce it? Is it Eid? Oh, back-to-back promos. Come on. Who is it? French. Ooh. Ooh. I asked for promo cards. I'm getting promo cards. I can't change the goalposts because I get hyped because I see French and don't understand who's in the promo and who's not in the promo. That's my bad, EA. If you keep giving us the promo cards, I swear, we'll hit eventually. It's not the lowest one, boys. All of them are Muslim. We're getting all the Muslims because we didn't congratulate them. We didn't tell them to celebrate. So now EA is educating us, and we're getting every Muslim promo card. That's the theory. I'm finna watch you more often. I haven't for 2 years, but I like your vibes in your stream while I grind FC. Hey, appreciate it, brother. Yeah, anytime you feel like grinding, brother, feel free to have me on in the background. Pause. I'll be watching over your shoulder while you're grinding. Just me sitting in the corner over there. You're in there putting in that work. Alright, EA's done giving us promo cards now. We went through everything. Ooh, Moppy. We'll take a Moppy. W. Guys, now that we're getting 6 provisions a day, let's be honest. We're using some 86s for sure. But how high fodder-wise are you getting provisions done with? On those lazy days, I'm going to be honest. If I have anything under 90 rated in my dupe storage, and I'm not feeling the game that day, I may or may not put up to a 90 in provisions. Need to go, unfortunately. Need to get my sister. Have fun with your sister, buddy. Come on. See you, man. Have fun. Go get your sister. We'll see you next time. Are you doing that 90-plus pick from the store? I didn't even know there was a 90-plus pick from the store. How much is it? Is it something I should consider? All right, 85 double. Come on, EA. Inform. It's 500. Nah, we're not doing it. No, thank you. No, thank you. We're good. We're good. I want to keep my coins, making coins. You know what that 90 plus is going to be? 3 Saudi League cards. Worth 15K. That's what I'm going to get. What about the new Evo? I'm doing the new Evo with my leftover pre-order FIFA points. So I'm going to get Granit Xhaka to become an icon and leave me with 200 FIFA points. Sorry, English is... No, you're good, buddy. I was just making a joke. Have a good rest of your night, brother. Need y'all to understand that some players just do not play the game the way you believe it should be played or the way you play it. Some of you like to set up moves strategically and can respect that. However, me personally, I prioritize speed and attack. My goal is to obliterate the Pokemon on first hit and move on to the next Pokemon. You do you, I'll do me, period. That is the most sorry excuse in the world to explain why you picked Charizard, Lapras, and Pikachu. While you have a Snorlax in your team. You claim speed, and you have a Snorlax in your team, dude. I'm sorry. I'm saying that's fake news. I'm saying you're lying. I'm calling you out. Just say you like the meta. That's fine. You're a meta rat in not only Ultimate Team, but you're a meta rat in Pokemon. I get it. All right, 85 plus times 3. Come on, EA. There we go. Come on. Striker. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Allah Akbar. Yeah. I respect the culture, the religion, but I don't need any more. We have enough. Can we actually, hold on. Jude Bellingham's Muslim, right? I haven't collected the Jude Bellingham card. Could you give us a Jude Bellingham, EA? I would love to diversify a little bit more, if that's possible. Please, EA. I beg. He isn't Muslim. He hasn't... He sent me a message right now. I'm looking at it on my phone. He sent me a text, actually. He said, "Hey, mate. Sunderland's having a fantastic season. Sorry my brother had to leave. Been watching your stream." Rudiger's? Yeah, we just got Rudiger. Been watching your stream. Keep up the good content. Love the League SBC and menu grinding. Hope to play for Sunderland one day. I know it's almost impossible. But haven't broke the news to the world. I am indeed Muslim. That's what he just sent me. So, 85 plus times 5. Come on, EA. Please, no. It's a team of the week. Think Sunderland should get Rudiger. Is he leaving on a free? Pedri. Dude, like, the fodder we're getting is not bad at all. If we look at it from a fodder perspective, I think we're chilling. All right, we got some 83 14s as well. All right, that's going to fill up. I'm curious to see who Sunderland gets during the summer. Obviously, we need to stay in the league first. I think it's, at this point, almost impossible that they don't stay up. Oh, promo card. Oh! Oh! Thiago Silva. Who is it? Who is it? Ooh! I'll take a Kova. Let's go. W, man. But did you see what Brahim Diaz did to Ruben Disney? I did not. What'd he do? Big up, Andrew. What's up, brother? How we doing today, man? How we doing, dude? Kova is Rudiger's best mate. The game's listening to us. We are... Did we just get a Kuna Matata? Oh, not start new recorded. No, we didn't. I was gonna say, like, if we got his gold card, we gotta complain to EA. But he made Diaz fall on the floor. Another 89. Jeez, dude. Against Madrid. Watch the clip, bro. I'll have to look it up. We gotta get ready to leave soon, so let's start spamming these 79 triples. See if we can get anything out of these. What's the pack weight? I feel like the pack for what? The crafting upgrades or just in general? I feel like the pack weight through the objective packs that we got were decent. Not insane, but decent. Fair. I know you're going to pack absolutely no one, Andrew, but you're going to make 5 million coins in the middle of the night tonight. That's what's going to happen. What do you usually finish in FUT Champs? We usually go undefeated. By that, we don't play a single game. But if I did, I'd probably go, was it 15 games? 8-7, 9-6. 17-year-old Nathan Decat earns his first Belgium call-up, and someone quote tweeted and said, "Don't let him near Kurt Zuma." Got 1.5 million after buying third team? Let's go. Dude, Gout is insane, bro. A 10.04 at the age of 16. It's crazy. He low-key might catch up to Usain Bolt. Depends on how much more he grows and develops, but... Dude's gonna be wild. Dude is wild. Andrew got a question, mate. Are you getting punched by someone in your profile pic? Or are you just too cold? Wait, Florian Thauvin 33 years old? No shot. Alright, we're probably not going to get all 100 of these open. Reality of what happened versus LinkedIn explanation. So, reality. My side lost 8-2 to PSG. LinkedIn. I orchestrated a high-intensity tactical exposure exercise against a League One elite unit, leveraging a 10-goal omni-channel engagement to surface key developmental insights and accelerate our squad's elite-level readiness roadmap. Is that what he wrote on his notepad? His little diary he had during the game? I want to know what he put on the note that he gave to Garnacho at the end of the game. That was supposed to turn things around. Did you hear they're trying to cancel Lens because it's 3 days before Liverpool game? PSG is. You know what that means, right? Sounds like they're scared. Sounds like they're afraid to play Liverpool, man. That's crazy. Who would be afraid to play Liverpool? Such a weak side. What a horrific football club. That's our SBC storage? Was it all 82 pluses we have? Dang. We're like stacked to the brim, man. Would have cried if we lost against Kebab FC, Gala. Everyone sees us as losing, so love being underdogs. I mean, you literally are the underdogs against PSG. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You guys are literally an underdog. No underdog gimmick or anything. You guys are quite literally an underdog. Like, in theory, you should lose that game every single time. Do you think Salah's going to show up to this one, or is he going to go back to his standard form this season? Isak back in training. What if he knocks out PSG? You know, you say that like he was injured or something. He's just been crap all season that Liverpool's not been playing him. No injury or anything. He's just back in training. They're finally like, oh yeah, we spent like 150 mil on him. Might as well use him. Oh, wait, is he injured, actually? Did he get injured late in the game? Dang. I must have missed that. I turned off the game at that point. That sucks. Can we borrow Isidore from your bench? Our insane French striker. I mean, our insane Haitian striker now. The gonna be the top goal scorer at the World Cup. Who does Haiti have in their group, by the way? Haiti's going to win that group. Then Wilson Isidore is going to do the Thierry Henry corner flag celebration. You guys, Andrew, you guys know what you should do? You should play Frimpong higher up the pitch since Salah's injured. Play him more as like a winger. And behind him, have Gertruda cover. Oh, that's right, you didn't get Gertruda. Sunderland has him. You tried to cancel his loan. You tried to manipulate him. You tried to gaslight us. You tried to get Sunderland just to hand him over. When we had an option to buy at the end of the season. You thought because you won the Prem last season that you could walk all over us. But Sunderland literally just let their nutsack hang all over you. How pathetic was that, by the way? Ooh. Player used to play with our manager, so he should come here. Okay. You see the thing that says option to buy at end of the season? That's a fraction of the price we could sell him for. Let's cancel that. Send him when we're already short defenders because we have injuries. And give him to Liverpool. Just because we feel like it. Yeah, man, why did I think of that, dude? That's actually a great idea. See how that sounds? Imagine a Senegal, Morocco. Dude, if there was a Senegal-Morocco game in the U.S., they would have to have so much security. We need 2 strikers up front, Sharky, like last match. Sunderland dunked on Arsenal. Remember when Dan Ballard scored? Was that back in October? That was crazy. Mumbo, I hope the Prem do a Morocco and overturn your transfers. Could happen. Actually, you're right. Can the Prem overturn the Ian Poveda that we bought? We never actually ended up buying Ian Poveda. He should be 100%. We just sold him off, but he should have never been on our books before that. Did you know, by the way, Sunderland had Ian Poveda from Sheffield Wednesday. He was decent at Sheffield Wednesday. Sunderland got him on a free. Gave him really good wages for the championship because we thought he was going to be a crazy player. By the way, this was the Ian Poveda that, I don't know if you guys saw the Chelsea picture that went around from this week of Chelsea's academy like 10 years ago when they had their like super insane squad that a bunch of those players are now playing at a high level now. Ian Poveda was in the bottom right of that photo. He's played for Chelsea. He's played for Barcelona. He's played for Sheffield Wednesday. He's played for Sunderland. Now he's going to the Colombian League, I'm pretty sure. What a career. Someone salty about losing their home record, then losing again. Hey, you know what's crazy, though? The second Sunderland lost their home record, it's like playing at home didn't mean anything anymore. It's crazy how quickly a narrative can turn things. And, like, obviously they were hard games to begin with, but yeah, dude, the second that record went, crazy. Hopefully starts coming back more. Getting a win on the road at Leeds was insane, though. I still can't believe we did that. Greatest penalty I've ever seen. Losing the home record to our stinky team. That was awful, by the way. Season resume. Last minute goal is crazy. Frimpong and Dom worked well together last match on the wing. By Dom, do you mean Dominic Sloppy Sly? Is that who you're referring to? Guy who can't even kick a ball accurately? That guy? Yeah, I'll honestly, this is gonna sound like maybe a hot take. I would take him off free kick duty. I just do not think he has the capability of taking free kicks. I just haven't seen enough to be convinced. So maybe that's a little harsh, but yeah, his goals. See, okay, guys, we've all scored free kicks before, right? It's not that hard to score a free kick. My issue with his free kicks is he can't curve a ball. He relies on the easiest technique in the world, which is knuckling a ball. I would love to see him curl one. Nah, I'm trolling. The Swaz, no, he's crazy, man. He's insane. You talking about Pinaldo? Is he still a footballer? Or is he now a social media influencer? I can't remember the last time I saw a Ronaldo highlight. I'm not even joking. Is the season even going on right now? What's going on? I don't think I've seen a Ronaldo highlight in the past 2 months. Think he's a YouTuber now? Yeah, I see a bunch of social media posts. I see Georgina. I see him talking about his children. But I don't see a goal catalog. I think he's getting started with the Premium League grind on YouTube. How funny would that be? Imagine Holland starts one too. There's a non-0% chance that Holland has seen a League SBC grind video from me. If he watched us back in 2019, there's a chance he was probably trying to make coins. It's probably not a high chance. There's a chance. That'd be crazy. His extra Ballon d'Ors. How do you guys think Messi's going to do in this World Cup? Also, dude, I feel like we just had the 2022 World Cup. It's crazy how this one's already here. That felt like yesterday. Think you've seen your Fortnite vids? probably seen a few of my Fortnite vids. I can't even remember my Fortnite vids. It's like a morale boost. His goals and assists of the World Cup will be 6. All right, dudes, we're going to have to end it there. I'm going to go shower and go eat some fish tonight. Plan for Saturday. I'm going to be gone most of the day Saturday, so we'll do a stream probably before new content. I'll probably watch some football with you guys or something. But yeah, then no stream Sunday, and then we'll be back Monday. So have a good weekend, guys. God bless.